There's been a lot of cases, specifically with VA, with a lot of folks trying to assume VA loans, and the VA, or at least the servicers on these particular loans, seem to just not pick up the phone because there's zero incentive for them to want that loan to be assumed. It would, at this point, when there's such a disparity between that rate with current market, you'd rather that money get redeployed, at today's rates.
And there's workarounds for working with an assumable loan. I mean, you can, it works in a specific situation where, let's say, the seller needs to sell, market values at like 300 and they owe 280. So with costs to, hire a realtor and, closing costs and everything, they're going to have to actually bring money to the closing table in order to facilitate the sale. So that opens the door to an investor where they're like, hey, I'll buy it for a set number, but you have to transition the property, quit claim it over to a trust, and then you sell me the trust. And now the trust is the owner, and that new owner will then continue to make payments. And over a period of time, then, that payment will no longer be associated with your debt-to-income ratio.
The challenge I have is that loan is still going to be liable on that owner, right? That owner is still liable for that payment being made, unless it's truly assumed properly, right, through proper channels. If you just somebody just starts taking over payments, and that's a model, right? You're talking about a lot of folks are, especially investors and wholesalers, are trying right now is, hey, I'll come take over your payments. Don't worry about it. We'll give you a little check, some walking around cash, and then we'll continue to make the payments. We'll change the title over. No problem. Sounds good, but I'm not letting you do that on my house.
No way.
Not
so I have
situations.
no rights to the property, but I'm still liable for the mortgage.
Correct.
Yeah,
I have no upside.
Correct. So it's
It's
again,
like
I say it
happens in
in
divorce.
situations where you have to sell the house for whatever reason. You have no other way out of it. And that could be a way out where you actually get money out of it rather than having to pay money you couldn't otherwise.